check for the sound. 3, 4. Ah, shit. I should have got my laptop. I'm grabbing it.
All right.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Dude.
All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, before we get started, we'd like to give our praise, honor, and glory for the due to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakadash.
the honors, as always, to the apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone who were well. And to tell the truth, Sunday, not Sunday, it's Sunday, but September 14th, 2025, year of deliverance and destruction and judgment upon each side, so-called white man. And, again, another Sunday, back at you again, came as Nashville brothers, linking up through the stream, probably of us to me outside, and Lord willing and edifying to the elect. And we're just going to start off in 1 Thessalonians 4:11. And we'll just go from there about really your conduct, how you're supposed to, walk, how you're supposed to talk, conduct yourself. Because when you read First Thessalonians 4 and verse 7, which I went into the other day, it says in the NLT, God has called us to live holy lives, not impure lives. So the Lord Yahweh Shemi Asai, He called us to live purely. He didn't call us to live impurely. He called us to live holy lives that is acceptable, pleasable to Yahweh Shemi Asai. As we read in Romans 12:1, which has called us to live a holy life. He didn't call us to live impurely. And when I went into that word uncleanness, it went into physical as well. So not just mentally, not just spiritually, but physically as well, how you take care of yourself, your diet. Nobody's telling you to eat grass all day. Nobody's telling you to be a gym rat, but there's changes that have to be made as we grow in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemi outside. As we grow in this truth, there's changes that have to be made, that must be made, that need to be made in order to live according to Yahweh Shemi outside and how He requires us to walk. So the Lord requires us to walk in a certain way. We're not here to walk in the ways of darkness, but in the ways of the light, which the Lord Yahweh Shemi outside called us. So Lord wants to edify. If brother got a precept real quick that they want to add or bring out, they can. If not, we'll just take that verse Thessalonians 4.
I got something real quick.
Go ahead.
See it. Really quick. 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profit little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having promise of the life that now is and of which that is to come.
And it says that it profited little, but just as the apostles have been going into it, it's still profit. It still has profit. There's still benefit for it. So we understand that first and foremost, it's the truth, this knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding, but as well as bodily exercise. Again, nobody's telling you to be a gym rat. You're going 7 days out the week. You in there 2 or 3 hours a day. But, go on a walk. It says that it's beneficial for the average human being to walk about on average 8,000 steps a day. And, that's about, I think, like a little over a mile. I think maybe around a mile, if that. You do it every other day, and nobody's telling you to start out doing 8,000. If some people got jobs that they're doing side, they sitting down, start out at like 4,000, start out at 2,000. It's because it's steps to being better. Because you're not just going to immediately be better the next day. There's steps and steps that you got to do in order to receive Yahweh Shemi Asai, to receive that spirituality that the Lord requires from us now.
Yeah, as we get closer to the end, we're constantly separating ourselves from the people of this earth. So like you mentioned, people have desk jobs. A lot of people have desk jobs or jobs where they're stationary for the majority of the day. So these people aren't active. We're separating ourselves, or we already separated ourselves from these people, and we're just finding more and more ways to continue to be separated from these people, so that way we don't end up like these niggas when it's all said and done.
Mm-hmm.
The more that we can separate ourselves from these regular people, the better chance we have of receiving salvation. Brothers don't realize that change of diet or that change of your habits and going on that walk can be very what's the word? damn, not influential,
Beneficial.
but yeah, beneficial pretty much. Yeah, that could be very beneficial to your walk.
Yep.
Because that could be time to you, taking time out your day. You can meditate and clear your mind and do a lesson or listen to the videos, read, get an audio, whatever, you know? And again, it just separates us from the regular people of this world. These niggas ain't exercising. They're not taking care of themselves as far as diet is concerned.
Especially not our age.
Yeah, and yeah, our age, hell no. So anything that we can do to stay or to be different than the majority is beneficial. Just wanted to add that.
And I just look 8,000 steps. It says it's about a little over 3 miles. But do a mile. Start out at a mile. Start out at this. Start out at that. It's steps that we got to take.
Yep. Yeah, a couple laps. 2 laps around here going up and down these streets. That's a mile.
Yeah.
Mile and some change over in the neighborhood where I'm at. So I try to do that. Try to do like 30, 40 minutes before I go to work.
It's effort.
Yeah.
The Lord requires us to push forth effort. You can't just be a couch potato all goddamn day. There's eating Cheetos and in your mom's basement. Work, man. Find a way, because we're Israelites, man. We're the salt of the earth, and like I said, holy. Which when you go into that word holy, which is in the Hebrew is kodash, is going to set apart. So the Lord has created us to be set apart from this people, and we're coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahshua. We understand who we truly are, which we will be more and more set apart as we get closer and closer to the end.
When you read the scriptures, you can see that the men of the Lord were being active. They weren't just sitting around. Which had to obviously have been relaxed after a long day. They were doing but they weren't. Their whole 95% of their day, 90% of the day, they weren't just sitting around. They're out there doing the work and handling their occupation.
You got it, Bobby.
1 Peter chapter 1, verse 16. Because it is written, be ye holy, for I am holy.
Be ye holy, for I am holy. Set apart. Sanctified. We're not going to be perfect. We're in these fleshly bodies. Because the scripture also says, you said that was 1 Peter. I think Yahweh said, be perfect as I am, I believe. Or as your Father in heaven is perfect. Roughly paraphrasing. And we're making strides for that, man. Because we know that once we get into the kingdom, we're going to be perfect.
Yeah.
And we know that these temples, these bodies are the temples of the Most High. And that, that the Most High, if you're abusing your temple, then the Lord is going to destroy you. So just because we have these earthen vessels don't mean that we abuse them. We don't want to abuse our bodies more than they're already abused. These bodies are already unclean. We're already unclean. We don't want to make it worse now than it already is. So we just got to make strides, make effort, make steps to push forward, because it says, that we are rehearsing the right acts.
Yep.
So we're rehearsing the right acts. We're doing what the Lord requires of us, keeping the commandments to the best of our ability, walking a holy life to the best of our ability. And it's not going to be perfect, but we know that once we get into the kingdom, it's not going to be rehearsing anymore. It's just going to be acting on it. It's going to be muscle memory. It's going to be perfect. But right now, we're just doing the best that we can. You got some, Lloyd?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. This is Wisdom of Solomon 9, and I think I'm gonna start at 5. I'm starting at 1. Give me a little time. So Wisdom of Solomon 9:1 says, O God of my fathers and Lord of mercy, who has made all things with thy word and ordained man through thy wisdom, that he should have dominion over the creatures which thou hast made, and in order the world according to equity and righteousness, and execute judgment with the upright heart. Give me wisdom that sitteth by thy throne, and reject me not from among thy children. For I, thy servant and son of thy handmaid, am a feeble person, and of a short time, and too young for the understanding by judgments and laws. And this is the main point I want to give us in verse 6, because it says, for though a man be never so perfect among the children of man, yet if thy wisdom be not with him, so be not regarded. So we're not going to be perfect amongst the other nations, you know, because that's who we're around, the children of men, you know. So we're not going to be perfect, but this wisdom, it says, if thy wisdom be not with them, you shall be nothing regarded. So the 2/3, they're not going to be nothing regarded because they're not seeking after Yahweh, you know, shot like how we are. So we striving to be perfect, you know, and ultimately we the elect, you know, we be beamed up. We're gonna be blameless. You know, we're gonna be perfect. That's what makes me perfect. Is you being blameless when the Lord say, hey, no, this group right here, no matter what they need, I paid for them. Yeah, I paid for the whole nation. I paid for their sins first. Mine, theirs. So we gonna be perfect. You know, blameless, perfect.
Mm-hmm. Exactly, because in the G&T verse 6 it says, even if someone is perfect, he will be thought of as nothing without the wisdom that comes from you, from the Heavenly Father Yahweh. So we're doing this walk. You know, we eat healthy to the best of our ability. We work out, do what is required of us. These other people in the world, they're doing it as well. You know, you have individuals who are gym rats. You have individuals who eat healthy. Right. But what separates them from the elect is they don't have the wisdom. We have the wisdom through the Spirit of God. We are singing outside, starting with our apostles, bishops, and elders, the great millstone. They eat right, we eat right. They work out, we work out. But what separates is they don't have the wisdom. We have the wisdom. So these people can look good all day, but they don't have the wisdom and knowledge and understanding that comes from on high. When the elect does, we do, man.
They still move like they eat shitty diets.
Exactly.
They still maneuver like they still have all those parasites within them. Yeah, a lot of them, these niggas, they like the brother saying, yeah, they look up to par, but realistically, their spirits are low. They're very low level. So who's going to look to that nigga for advice? Who's going to look at him for guidance? That's why the men of the Lord are going to be, as the scriptures say, more precious than fine gold. You know, even that golden wedge of Ophir. We're going to be such top quality at that point in time because nobody else, when it's all said and done, nobody else on the earth possesses what we have, and it's going to be far beyond a diet and in a gym routine. It's literally just going to be the wisdom. What's up here? What we have within our spirit is not. You can't compare it to anybody else. You know. You got it.
That you got something? Y'all want to?
Yeah, kind of. I mean, because tackling food aspect, because people can easily hear this and say, well, all the food is being contaminated. And it's like, yeah, that's true. But the scriptures say what we can and what we can't do. And how the food is been tampered with. This is how we go about it. Ezekiel 4:13, it says, and the Lord said, even the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, which whether I would drive them. So eat their defiled bread.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Shit, even the vegetables.
Yeah.
They've been messed with that. Cucumbers, zucchini, jalapeno, onion. You know, all these they've been messed with as well. But the Lord knows that because really everything that we're eating, consuming, and even breathing the air really can kill us. But it's the power of the Lord that keeps us alive. But the Lord is basically saying, eat the best and the worst.
That don't mean, oh yeah, eat the power bread, then eat like shit.
Yeah.
There's still a way that you go about, you know, eating. The way that because you don't, and then you don't be what's called a glutton.
Yeah, glutton. Yeah.
Eat. No, there's ways and a routine that you go about it. You know, you don't eat no pork. Well, we're eating the foul food, so I can eat some pork. No, that's not what that means. It means that Esau is going to tamper with the shipment. He's going to shield you from what you need to be shielded from.
Yeah, you've been blocked off from the fact that that steak was cooked on the same grill as the bacon, as the pork chop. The Lord's sacrifice blocks you off from you committing that sin in the sense of you being judged for it.
We moved into a new crib. It's the same stove that's been there for 10 years.
Yeah. The
crib's nice and everything, but that's a 10-year-old fridge.
So imagine, you're supposed to break down a stove if you cook some pork in that shit.
Then
You know?
And then you trying to tell the landlord, hey man, I need a new stove.
Yeah, you gonna get kicked
I
out.
don't give a big fuck.
Really ignore you.
You know, yeah, they just ain't gonna fucking take. And so imagine you go to a pizza joint. Hey, yeah, you pull up with a pickle truck. Hey, let me get 2 cheese pizzas. But here's I got an oven in the back. Use my oven to cook.
Yeah, hook it up, bring it in the back.
No,
What big guy?
that don't work like that.
Yeah.
I'm like, nigga, you're a lunatic.
Oh, we're not.
Right, which you are. You would be a lunatic if you do some shit like that.
Pull up from the drive with a pizza. Hey,
Yeah,
what that motherfucking else ago?
yeah. Break it down, clean it.
Mhm.
You know, how, like at restaurants, at the end of the shift, you clean the grill. You know what I'm saying? So imagine you asking to clean the grill. I'm talking the whole where you cut it off,
Nah.
you use the lemon juice and the little vinegar and shit. And you got the little brick. Yeah, the brick. You know, so yeah, you scraping that motherfucker the whole time. Yeah, just to, and then you cook one steak and all right, put the pork back on it. No,
All the chemicals that are on that stove belong to.
that too. Yeah.
We're supposed to throw some water down after you use the
Like, you know, they just use greaser and soap and then just,
Yeah.
we all worked in there. That's really all it is. They use 2 simple things and that's how they clean the stove.
Yeah.
We need help.
Yeah, that's what it
So if you're in the mindset of you not needing help, then you need help. Yeah, you actually the one that needs help. Niggas don't realize how much they need help. They don't realize how much they need help shot. But it's gonna be shown. But you got it, bro.
That's it. You got something else?
Did we get the Thessalonians?
Well, I was gonna say if he didn't have it, we can get that.
Which one? Which verse was it? 4 and 11.
11, yeah.
All right, I got it. First Thessalonians, right?
Yeah.
1 Thessalonians 4 and 11.
And 12.
Okay, con. 4 and 11 through 12 in the NLT. It says, make it your goal to live a quiet life, minding your own business and working with your hands, just as we instructed you before.
So this is supposed to be our goal, man. We're not going to be out trying to make ourselves famous like these other camps, man. The IUICs of the world, the Genesis of the world. They out here trying to look cool, man.
Yeah.
We're here to live a quiet life, as it says, and live a quiet life. We're minding our own business. We're not out just doing all sorts of wickedness and putting ourselves out there. You loud as shit, obnoxious, prideful. No, we stay to ourselves, do the work, may go out and get something to eat, maybe grab a drink, and then we go home. We're not out here causing a ruckus, man.
Yeah.
You got that something?
No, I was gonna say it says working with your hands.
Working with your
You gotta have a job, nigga.
Yep.
You know, that's the decree from the apostle to heart. If you're in Great Millstone, you need to be working. See, these other camps too, they'll take advantage of the flock. They don't have to work because you got these dumb niggas sending them all this fucking money.
Yeah.
No, you need to go out and be doing something. You ain't even worthy of being able to sit back and not having to take care of shit. You know? Because we mentioned it yesterday at camp, you know, the apostles, they ain't got to work. They don't have to work like how they, you know, as a young man who has to work.
Yeah.
You know, we going to make sure they taken care of, but they still make it the effort to go out and do things, okay? And ultimately, shit, working with your hands, they building on the ministry.
Yes.
But these other guys, they just sitting around, not doing shit, and then getting paid for not doing shit. No, you gotta be busy, man.
Yep.
And ultimately, like it says, minding your own business. Niggas be too entangled in everybody else's affairs and what another nigga got going on. Okay, there's no point for that shit. Mind your fucking business. Mind the business that pays you. You know, I don't give a damn about what the IUIC got going on. 'Cause I'm not in IUIC, nor do I plan on doing it.
You see, dude and his girl over there arguing. You trying to break it up?
Yeah,
Bro, mind your business, man.
that's how they get shot. Yeah, don't touch that woman. Nah, hell no.
I got one for that.
Yeah, hey, if that bitch getting slapped in Walmart, she just getting slapped in Walmart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not finna intervene in that. No,
We're not here.
because that one nigga, he got shot
Yeah.
for intervening in another nigga business. Then the bitch, he went out like a hero. No, he went out like a sucker ass nigga. Yeah.
Because they always lose. They don't win.
You saving a bitch that wasn't even yours. If it's your woman, I could see.
They slap her.
You know what I'm saying? I could see that. You don't even know this bitch, and you wasn't gonna get no box.
Go back to him.
Right. A lot of the time, yeah, because Keisha dumb. She gonna go right back to this nigga. Why are we sitting here arguing about it? Don't put your hands on that woman. She gonna go right back to this nigga. No, leave that shit. I don't intervene in no. Hell no.
And that's probably not the first time that happened either.
Right.
You see them arguing and hitting each other and that's not the first time.
That's regular. And a lot of people like that toxic shit.
I was gonna say that's really a trend. That's a thing. They like
the toxicity of relationships.
Some get turned on by that. So
yeah. I love when the nigga choke me. Why?
Punch me. What the
yeah, weird.
Oh, they
These are demons.
Yeah.
We're dealing with demons. You had some?
Yeah.
Go.
Sirach 11 and 9 to 10 says, strive not in a matter that concerneth thee not, and sit not in judgment with sinners.
Yeah, the matter that concerneth thee not. A lot of these things. Prime example, the September 10th. We'll put it like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause we gotta start being better with that. So 9/10. You know what I'm saying? What happened on 9/10? You don't know? Well, go look it up.
Yeah.
Just happened a couple days ago. That ain't got shit to do with us. I'm not finna be continuously speaking on that shit.
Yeah.
We staying out of it.
Posting.
Yeah, posting, fighting with niggas, debating. That's gonna get you caught up in that shit.
Yeah.
And see, a lot of Israelites are getting ready to lose because they're not following that simple scripture of not you entangled in all this other bullshit. You worried about all this other shit. Ain't got nothing to do with you. And the Lord about to show you. You better stay out of that shit. Because Esau's about to roll. Go ahead.
I was gonna say.
Oh yeah, come.
If I may, because GMS, we're not involved with any of that.
No.
We're not. We don't.
Disclaimer. Put it at the bottom.
We're not involved with anything it happened.
Yeah.
Involved with these other groups either.
No.
We're not involved because you had the individual yesterday that posted on the live that said some dumb shit. We're not involved.
Yeah,
with that.
yeah. I remember.
That should be mad.
We're not involved with none of that shit. Whatever he said, that he's not a part of us.
Yeah, we don't condone that. We don't.
Yeah.
We're not going to do that. We don't.
I'll show you.
Yeah, we're not. We ain't got shit to do with that shit, bro. Y'all, we gonna let the Edomites battle the Edomites.
This is, first.
Fuck it, this nigga Jake and I don't care. I
Yeah.
personally don't. He's a heathen to me.
Yeah.
In the sense of he ain't in the truth.
Right.
You know.
Persecution gonna arise regardless.
You're right. Yeah.
We don't condone that. We're not bringing blame on the ministry.
Adding fire to it.
Yeah, he's adding fire to it. We're not doing that. And I was gonna say something else, but I forgot. You can get that real quick.
Second Corinthians 6 and 3. Give them no offense in anything, that the ministry be not blamed.
That the ministry be not
There you
blamed.
go.
So we're here to, we're not, what it say, wise as serpents, harmless as doves.
Mhm.
We're not here to just incite violence, incite uproar. We're not here to do that. Because then that brings blame on the ministry. Then it makes us look bad. It makes the apostles, bishops, and elders look bad.
And we out.
Yeah. You getting booted because you try to make a point.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to prove a point. And it's happened to a lot of guys. And it's going to happen to a lot of guys.
And that could cause, what that individual said, that could cause for the FBI to get involved.
Yeah.
The law enforcement to get involved. Now they looking at us. And now but they're already looking at us.
Right.
And that gives them a reason to look at us. And then now they can, investigate us, come up to us and asking us questions here. We're not involved with none of that.
You don't, the all be all, you don't want to give your enemy ammunition. You don't continue to give him ammo on some shit that we know we're going to get persecuted. We know that we're going to have certain things said about us and they're going to be lies, but don't add to it. And a lot of Jake is going to add to it because they're involving themselves in things that have nothing to do with the ministry. Go ahead, Malin. You had one more verse on it?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, come on.
Sirach chapter 11, and verse 9 to 10, continuing on. It says, my son, meddle not with many matters, for if thou meddle much, thou shalt not be innocent. And if thou follow after, thou shalt not obtain, neither shalt thou escape by fleeing.
Yeah. So don't meddle with all these different matters, man. Because you're innocent when it's all done.
You won't be part of it.
Yeah, you tied into all that. That's what happens with nosy niggas.
Yeah.
When you a nosy nigga and you constantly involved in, that's why I can't. When my family they try to involve you in some shit. I ain't got shit to do with me. I don't want no parts of that. Leave me alone. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm not giving you my take on it. No, shut up.
You think of
Yeah, what you think about it? I don't think nothing about it. Just like with the whole Palestine and Israel thing, niggas try to come up. Well, what's your take? We don't got a take. Fuck both of them. We ain't got no take. Neither one of y'all belong in that land according to the scriptures. So now what? What are we gonna do? And you have to understand too, your take ain't gonna change anything. Even if you did have an opinion about some shit, it ain't gonna change nothing.
Until it happens.
Yeah, let these niggas have it. Let them have it. Mind your business. That was it.
Yeah.
I got this Thessalonians. Let somebody have something.
You got something y'all know?
First Thessalonians 1, or Slack damn. First Thessalonians 4, and I'll read 11 again. It says, make it your goal to live a quiet life, minding your own business and working with your hands, just as we instructed you before. Then people who are not Christians will respect the way you live, and you will not need to depend on others.
Mm-hmm. It says people who are not, Christians or believers,
Right.
will respect the way that you live.
Mm-hmm.
And we've seen instances of that.
Mm-hmm.
The people are like, man, there's something about you. I don't know what it is, but I like the way that you do things. When bros go out, I think you had mentioned something happened one time. A whole bunch of brothers went out one time, and then I guess some people walked up to him and said that there's something about y'all. I forget what happened.
Yeah.
But the people, they see the light on you, man.
Bros, or not bros, but people see that.
Yeah.
The light that brothers have, and that believe it or not, like that shit literally it showcases to the point where people whole mindset will change and their mood will change as soon as you walk in the door.
Yeah.
That time when we had the apostle down here,
Yeah.
and we went into that one spot and instantly we didn't have to pay for shit. Dude said, "Nah, y'all get in for free."
Yeah.
Just off of seeing the apostle into the you know what I'm saying. So just that alone, that aura, the aura that comes with that brothers have, hey, this game changing.
Yep. Because when the scripture also says when you're doing what pleases the Lord, it makes even your enemies peace with you.
Yep.
So when you're doing what is required of you and you're walking accordingly to Yahweh Shemi outside, to the program, to the conduct, then the Lord puts the spirit on these other people to respect the way that you walk, man.
Yeah.
Because you when you first came in, you may even have it where your family members didn't respect you.
Now they do.
And now they do because they see that there was a change that came about. Maybe you're walking different. They see that you're walking different. They see that you're eating different. They see that you're talking different. You're more into the scriptures and so on and so forth.
It wasn't a phase.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
was just about to say
It's
that.
actually sticking.
Yeah, because a lot of them think that it's a phase, and now it's not. And then them be the same ones that when you tried to give advice to before didn't listen. Now they're coming to you for
Now
advice.
they want to be around you more.
Yeah. Now all of a sudden,
Where's Shalom be?
yeah, all of a sudden now they coming to you for answers. Well, what's your take on this? What's this? What's that? Well, why do you care so much now? It's because the Most High is putting a spirit on his men, and everybody else doesn't. You don't have a choice but to see. You can see that there's something about this man that is completely different than the average nigga. He's not the average black male in America. He's not the average colored male in America. He's not the average male in America. Hell, no, he's moving different. You gonna say something, bro?
He's at my job.
Yeah.
Man, were you over there?
Yeah.
No park. I think I saw you, man. You with some guys with a camera. I was like, oh shit. Oh,
Yeah.
Was I looking at? It was like 2 weeks ago. I got a picture.
Okay. That was on that Thessalonians.
This is in the NLT, but Proverbs 4 and 10, I'm going to read down to 15. And it says, verse 10, my child, listen to me and do as I say, and you will have a long and good life.
A lot of individuals aren't listening to what the Lord Yahweh says. It said a long and a good life. So a lot of individuals, they have a long life.
It ain't good. Your knees are fucked for fucking 50. Oh, shit.
That's not good.
It's long, but you're not doing, but you can have a lot of money, but that don't mean it's good. You can have all these followers, but that don't mean it's good. Exactly.
Right.
You got certain body parts like your leg, your chest, your rod don't work.
Mm-hmm.
And you've been living you lived up to 68, 90, 70 years, which yeah, it wasn't good, like you said.
Yeah, one nigga is a Jake. This nigga was like 98, and they was asking him for tips on how to live that long. This nigga talking about I drink a cup of coffee every day and smoke a cigar. And niggas was running with that like that was the notion to live long.
You didn't say nothing about God.
No. Well, he mentioned something about it, about the Most High, but ultimately, with a cigar in your mouth, you can't speak about the Lord.
Yeah.
But it is like that was the notion that niggas in the comments, damn, this is all it takes, huh? That's wisdom? A goddamn, a big ass, a big ass cigarette and some coffee?
What did we do? We did a lesson a while back. Jake's doing everything else but seeing the
It gets you questioning like, what's wrong with niggas? Like,
that
damn.
cigar, they believe a cigar is the savior.
one cigar a day, keep your ass, living to 98. I guess. But like the brother said, that's not good. Imagine his lungs. Imagine his health, Yeah, that 10-minute interview don't disclose his whole life. That nigga's fucked up.
One man.
Yeah, one man on top of that.
People going in the same way as him.
Yeah.
You're fucked.
Intestines through.
Knees and lungs finish.
Y'all got it.
Proverbs 4 and 11 in LT. I will teach you wisdom's ways and lead you in straight path.
Yeah, that's if you're listening to the Lord. Again, it said in verse 10, listen to me and do as I say.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to the Lord and doing as he says, man, he's going to teach you wisdom. Because it says in the Apocrypha that wisdom is going to try you. It's going to bring you through straight paths, through difficult paths to try you and to make sure that, that you're worthy. So if you're listening to what Yahweh says and you're continuing to do what is required of you, then he's going to give you wisdom. He's going to, and that don't mean that you're asking for, you praying to the Lord, you're asking for, carnal things. You're asking for wisdom, for knowledge, more strength.
Like King Solomon.
Endurance, exactly. And then once you ask for these things and you're doing it sincerely, the Lord said it's going to be like, okay, I'm going to put you through a situation that's going to require more strength.
Yeah.
Situations, in essence, that require more endurance. And
Faith.
then if you pass that, then he'll give you a little bit more. Yeah. This is because the Lord don't work, for the most part, that he's just going to give it to you. No, there's steps that have to be made in order for you to receive things. You're not just going to give you 3 times fold wisdom.
Yeah, it doesn't come in the gift basket on your door.
Exactly.
Or to your door. Like you said, you have to go to these things. He's going to put you in a situation where you have to have faith.
Yeah.
And then that's where your faith grew.
Yeah.
But you ain't going to wake up and get like a stat, like a stat sheet.
Yeah.
You earned 100% faith, or you earned 100 faith today. Like on like a game where you see after you beat the level, the right hand side, it shows all the shit you got, the XP is no.
It's like a bug, like a cheek bug.
Yeah.
You do left, right, up, down. You
Yeah.
got 2,000 faith.
Yeah, you can get through it. No.
You have to say that faith is a gift.
Yeah.
You don't just get the faith.
Right, you got to go through some shit. And brothers then went through a lot to have faith in the Lord, and even getting rebuked. God damn you. We done went through a good amount of stuff that was like, hey, the Lord got to be there.
Yep.
And then we can always bank on the fact that look at these other niggas. They're losing. Bad. So we have to be doing something correct.
Feeding the church.
Yeah. We got to be doing something because everybody else is losing.
It's the same guy that was in the council.
We're witnessing churches being dismantled from within. Niggas are bugging out, falling out. Things are coming out about these people. Niggas being pegged.
Exposed.
Yeah, exposing is at an all-time high, and it's supposedly still more to come out.
The devil is catching hell now.
Yeah, everybody else is losing but us. What does that tell you? We're doing something right. We're on the right path. We're not losing, and especially when we're hearing and we're seeing it from the same niggas that was calling us losers, the same niggas that was saying that we was gonna lose and that we're gonna fall. You're falling, you're losing, and we're not. So what does that tell you? It tells you a bitch ass nigga, and that the Most High was never dealing with you. And we don't run with that with a sense of pride, but hey, we run with that with faith.
The Lord's so cold to where our enemies were saying we're this, that, and the third, and it's getting exposed that they're doing it.
Right, polite.
Yeah.
No light.
Yeah.
You know? Huh?
I was like one of the big beginning.
Yeah. After that, it's like after that, nigga, this shit just.
Nigga, you doing what you.
Everybody else just like, you know.
You go over here trying to get your freak on
with your woman's daughter.
That's awful.
You're nasty.
Yeah, that's weird.
And there was DNA there, nigga. You know, your seed, you're gross.
Yes.
He was big-eyed nigga. He's gross.
Yes.
And but you see what's crazy though? That's how you know he's a demon. And niggas that follow him were, you still had niggas defending this nigga. That wasn't 100% proven. Nigga, yes it was. Right. But yes it was. It was proven. His DNA was on that bitch.
Why are you not questioning that he did it? There's proof in the pudding, but why?
No,
that be in respect of persons too. That's,
yeah, there you go.
Because the fact that you like him so much and you bought his merch, you know, niggas are merch. You know, the fact that you did that.
But where's the Bambaataa community now? Where's the African community now? Where's the 2020 niggas? Or was it
2019?
2019, Slaggy. Where's the 2019 niggas? Where are all these people that had these strong advocate reasonings and tried to use the scriptures to back them up? Where are they at? I'll tell you where they're at. They're working at Walmart still with no wisdom in them. Yeah, with the big ass cigars. They're like that 98-year-old nigga. Yeah, they seen the video, and that was the way to go. They're vandalizing churches. They're not doing videos for a whole fucking month. 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months.
Lineups. Yeah, lineups. Where are all these people that said that we was gonna lose? Where are they? That's a great question to ask. I might do a lesson on that. Where are they? That's the title. Where art thou? Bring your ass to the old English, nigga. Y'all got it, bro. It's like you.
I got it.
I could talk shit all day about these bum ass niggas.
Yeah, I got to finish this.
What you got? Like 2 more, I think. 1,
2 to 4.
Damn. Okay.
We try to run this down.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 4 in the NLT, verse 12. When you walk, you won't be held back. When you run, you won't stumble. Take hold of my instructions. Don't let them go. Guard them, for they are the key to life. Don't do as the wicked do, and don't follow the path of evildoers. Last one, verse 15. Don't even think about it. Don't go that way. Turn away and keep moving.
Hey.
Turn away and keep moving, man. We're not supposed to follow after the ways of ungodliness, as it says in Psalm 1:1. Blessed is the man that sitteth not with the counsel of the ungodly, nor following after his ways. Because a lot of these individuals receive the instruction of the Lord Yahweh Shemi outside, the key to the streets, the key to life, and then they just throw it away. And then they follow after their own belly, after their own lustful desires. But it says, don't do as the wicked do. This is what the wicked is doing, man. They're following after the ways of Esau. They're following after the ways of ungodliness, the ways of the devil. And then they just forget about Yahweh Shemi outside. But we're supposed to be separate from these people. It says, don't even think about it. But you have a lot of individuals that think about it and then they act upon it. And that's what leads to these actions that they're doing. Wicked, abominable acts.
Going into that lust too.
Exactly.
Because you know we're in the flesh, so we're gonna have thoughts, but you know Jake is going out and acting on that shit, and that's where that sin comes in. The fact you went and did it, you know, you was in Walmart, You know, you seen a judge, she look good, and you seen a man come around the corner, and you still proceeded to look, then you still proceeded to ask. Then you might have gotten the number, and then you still proceeded. You had time at the time to not deal with that bitch, and you still went and did it.
What I see say, it's your right hand that performs the action.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know, oh man, bro.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you got
That was
it.
it.
Talk on.
You got it.
Proverbs 91 and 8. Only with
Wait, who?
Proverbs?
90.
So I Psalm,
I was like, hold on.
Psalm chapter
91 and I was like,
Psalm
Damn.
okay.
cut the line.
Man, right.
Psalms chapter 91 verse 8.
My dumb ass typed this still.
Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Yep, read that again. So what?
Psalms 91 and 8. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
And the NOT says, just open your eyes and see how the wicked are punished. All you gotta do is see, like, look at the state of the people and what they're going through. Niggas are losing, niggas are struggling, niggas are going through the worst times in their life. And why do you think that is? Because you're failing to serve Yahweh Shem Al Shai.
Niggas are freaking out they can't find a parking spot.
No.
You know where parking spots at?
Yeah.
Nigga, if you don't see none, you don't see none.
But the whole time the elect are what? They're flourishing. The elect are making it through. Yeah, brothers are going through shit, catching hell. But what lawyer just said, staying calm, having a level mind, you know, a level headspace.
Yeah.
You know, we going through this shit and it's like, it is what it is.
It's annoying, but
Yeah, it's fuck. It's tedious.
it's not might be a good time, but it is what it is.
But we know, we have hope.
Yeah.
We know that the end all be all, that the Lord's gonna take care of this.
Yeah.
But when a nigga don't have hope, that's when they just start to crash out.
Yeah.
We're living in the age and we're witnessing the crash out era.
Yeah. Yeah, crash.
They talking about this is the age of information. This is the age of crash out. Niggas are losing their damn minds. One nigga got, 9, 10. That shit happened, and you had an Edomite, face red as hell, screaming on camera, crying. A grown man crying about another grown ass man,
We talk about that.
as if he was the Messiah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that, bro.
We're witnessing crash outs.
So
We're witnessing people losing it. Go ahead, bro.
that's what the scriptures say. The love of many shall wax cold. So logic is out the door. Everybody likes to talk about how old they are, but they don't apply their age.
No.
Nigga, we got told our whole life by our parents and other adults to act your age. You get their age, and you see them older than you, and they act way worse than you.
And that whole notion of people equate age with wisdom, and that's not how that works.
I have a scripture on there.
Yeah, if you can get that real quick. Because just because you're older than somebody does not mean that you know more than that person. You could be a dumbass nigga and be older than somebody that's younger and that's filled with wisdom. That's why a lot of older guys can't come into this thing, because they see younger men being the leaders of the camps and being above them as far as ranking, and they don't know how to handle it because they think that because you worked at McDonald's longer than me, that you know more than me. No.
And they're bothered by that.
You've been paying taxes longer than me, so that equates to you having more wisdom than me. No, that does not work.
They're bothered by that.
You don't know how the spirit works. King David was called in his youth.
He was the youngest.
Yeah, he was the youngest, and he was chosen over his peoples.
When I was 12.
Like, what? And you going really judging on the outward appearance. The Most High ain't judging like that. He's judging on the inward man. His spirit is on a higher level than your spirit. Nigga could be 20. He's running the camp. So what? You got to deal with that. Are you in the mindset to deal with that? Or you? I ain't let no man younger than me tell me what it is.
This young cat.
Well, you ain't gonna make it.
This young cat who ain't gonna make it. May not, excuse me, talk too fast. They may not like the way you operate, so they make it personal.
Yeah. The turn's personal.
And I told you I wasn't trying to talk about Salaki, but
Nah, you good, bro.
they're also blaming that tequila bottle in the corner. So I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah. Hey, nigga. Hey, you been there. Your liver done. Mine's is, just a little bit more.
I knocked back a whole fifth. Well, I've been drinking for 9 days straight, like Jake.
Which we're not advocating for that, but we're just saying, man, you know.
No, that's how petty Jake.
Yeah, older Jake be on that
Older
bullshit.
Jake, childish, petty, out of order.
Go ahead, Melly.
About the older people.
Yeah.
Job 32:9 in the NLT. Sometimes the elders are not wise. Sometimes the aged do not understand justice.
Right. Sometimes the elders are not wise. Just because you're older than somebody does not mean that you know more than that person. You ain't necessarily been through more than that person. I can stamp it. Anybody that's older than this brother here, Malachi, ain't been through more shit than this brother. I can stamp it. Not if you're not in the truth. You ain't been through more than this brother. And he's at a very youthful age. What are you, 25? 25. But he has more wisdom than niggas that are 35, 45, 55, 65. And it's not to boast the man up. We're just speaking the fucking facts. Everybody in this room has more wisdom than men that are above our age.
Everybody's ahead of their time.
Yeah.
Old soul.
Yeah. They call it old. You got an old soul on you. Well, yeah. Lord willing, we're part of that number. We was the ones that created your ass, nigga. That's why we, you know. But
younger now.
yeah, and now we're just younger. Brothers be talking about in the lessons, bro. In the kingdom, our parents are gonna be our kids.
Yeah.
If they don't, they don't repent and make it. But even still, even if your parents do believe on the truth, they still gonna be underneath you in the kingdom if you're the 144,000.
Yeah, you're first fruit.
We're going to be the founding fathers of everything. So you have to understand that age is not equal to wisdom. There's a lot of old dumb niggas. A lot. The majority of you got young niggas. Everybody talking about YNs. What about an ON? An old nigga. These niggas they're dumb.
They be crashing out too. They be giving,
Yes.
They be giving restaurant people hell, like waitress stuff like that. Store managers, they be giving them hell, throwing shit.
And then like I said, I can't stand when a nigga that's older than you try to equate his age to wisdom. You don't know what the hell you're talking about, bro. Please. Yeah. They try to give you a lame ass backstory. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
Good for you, man.
Nobody's trying to hear that shit. That shit's whack. It's corny, and it's not of the scriptures.
They be having Jake in the world. They be talking how they be talking. It's like, well, I'm sorry, nigga, that you got your house for a fish and a shoelace and $2.
Yeah. They trying to tell you had a budget back when shit was actually cheap. Nigga, you can't tell me about that shit now, bro. You didn't deal with inflation, you fuck nigga. Goddamn.
And that's definitely not a boast. We hate this shit.
You gonna say something, bro? Go ahead.
Because they don't go through the mindset battles that we go through either.
There you go.
The battles that the elect go through on a daily basis is far different from the mindset battle that you went through in the world. Because in the world, you just acted on that mindset.
You're not battling. When you're in the world, you're not battling.
Yeah. So
niggas be talking about I'll be battling demons. No, nigga, you are the demon. You're acting on that shit. Brothers are battling demons because you got thoughts that come on you and you can't go act on that shit. Yeah. But those niggas go and act on it. Yeah. Go ahead, bro. Salaki, I ain't want to cut you off.
They act on it or they just don't care about it.
Yeah.
We care about the shit that enters into our mind day in and day out.
Like, hell no.
we hate the shit. We hate our mindset, and the people don't hate themselves.
Yeah.
They don't hate the way that they think. They don't hate the way that they look. They don't hate the way that they talk. They don't hate this world, which separates the elect from the non-elect, man. Which makes the elect more wise than you, because you're not caring about what you're doing on a day-to-day basis while the elect is. The things that we go through on a daily basis, starting with our apostles, bishops, and elders, man. We hate the way that this society is formed, what we do on a daily basis, man. And that's what separates us.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Second Ezra 14-14.
144.
Yep.
414, same.
Let go from the immortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put now off the weak nature.
To these individuals, they have to let go of moral thoughts. They continue to act on the moral thought. They continue to think about it, then they just don't care about it. We care about what the hell we think about it, man.
Yeah.
And then these people don't care. We can't. Your wicked thought it says go do this. You can't do that.
These people do it.
Yeah, they act on that
They
shit.
have that thing. Remember in cartoons?
The angel and the devil. Yep.
The devil on each side of their shoulder, and when you look at the cartoon, they always listen to the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They never listen to the angel. The angel just like, I told you. But now you want to talk.
Yeah, they always end up getting rebuked in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they try to go to the angel, and the angel's like, I told you what you needed to do.
Yeah.
You didn't want to listen. Why? You want to listen to him over there. You wanted to go party. You wanted, but now you're here.
It's all the flesh.
Yeah.
These individuals, they'll say, well, I've been to prison before. But you went.
Like that's a boast.
Exactly.
Nigga, that's you probably been touched.
Yeah.
You're boasting in that?
That's not nothing on a FEMA camp, anyways.
No, and exactly, you've been to you've been to
Sit in the cell.
FEMA camp's about to be in the earth.
That's a whole different one.
You know, you're not finna be the same type of nigga that you was on the yard.
Right.
You ain't gonna be that same tough nigga. I don't care how long you been banging. You know, I'm this, I'm that.
Banging, slanging, whatever the fuck.
No, that shit not gonna work for you, bro. Not in that day. The Most High is about to make a bitch out of a lot of you grown ass men. Can we get that? The men shall be afraid.
Yeah.
Well, like,
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
There's 15 and 18. For because of the pride, the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be afraid, and men, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid.
I said the house is afraid. No, I'm fucking with you. but yeah, men shall be afraid. Men are gonna be crying like fucking women in that day. Ain't that a scripture?
yeah.
What? Yeah, the man.
Hands on his wall.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of.
Jeremiah.
38. Yeah, Jacob show.
Oh, right at the 7.
37. 37.
30 and 7 is Jacob is what's called?
That's what it is.
30 and 6.
30 and 6. Okay, kind. And then you can read 7 too.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 6 to 7. And ask ye now and see whether a man doth travail with child. Well, I'll bring them up too.
Yeah, kind.
Now let me ask you a question. Do men give birth to babies?
No.
Now, why do they stand there ashen faced, hands pressed against their sides like a woman in labor?
Yeah. Why they acting like a bitch? Because they've been put in situations that they have not prepped their minds for. And see, the funny part is a lot of people are, you know, everybody's talking about how the world is, the world is more desensitized as far as, because, you know, you can post a video of a nigga getting shot or whatever, and everybody just scrolls on it like it's just another video.
Yeah.
But it's different when that shit is happening right before you or to you.
Yeah.
It's going to be a very different game. It's not going to be the same as a movie, a very gory movie, gory video games, none of that shit. When the Lord opens up this window of judgment, it's going to be a whole different ball field. Yeah, like, yeah. And he has an endless sleeve of judgment. There's going to be shit that, I'm telling you, fucking gorillas with wings.
Yeah.
You want to see a gorilla with 4 arms and wings.
That's a beast really created.
And that nigga gonna tear your ass up and you gonna be through.
You'll see Venom from Spider-Man 2
Yeah.
with wings from the comics. You gonna see him. You never seen that before.
Apparitions.
Esau had his worst.
And the thing is, you don't have anything to combat that with.
Yeah.
You don't have Yahweh Shah. You don't know who that is.
What is that?
Because brothers I done seen fucking apparitions and shit. You pray on that, yeah, hell no, you gotta rebuke that shit. What's that? Not sleep apnea. The damn,
Apparatus.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Insomnia.
No, not insomnia is just when you get sleep paralysis. Yeah, you know, fucking demons fucking with you. Brothers that went through that shit. Yeah. Well, you can't move and you seeing shit like, and we have the names of the Lord to combat that. So imagine in that day, niggas gonna be seeing that shit, and even if they ain't seeing that, but you got a troop at your door. You don't have the names of the Lord. So
random family.
Jesus protect this house. You're gonna get shot.
Yeah.
Immediately. Like that one woman.
With a hot bowl in the water.
Yeah, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Jesus hot right on that nigga and popped your ass in the head. You people gonna keep y'all gonna learn to stop fucking with the Lord. Yeah. You calling on Jesus, he gonna pull up. He gonna shoot you.
I see your face and shoot your ass.
And man, you
Jesus, I'm so glad to see you. Bah, 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 bah.
Yeah.
yo, die to the nigga with a perm, man.
Yep. Shit.
Through, go ahead. Yeah, was that it? Oh no, you got 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 7, it says, in all history there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel, yet in the end they will be saved.
Yep, and ultimately the elect, because the regular version of KJV says he will be saved out of it.
Which all Israel is going to get the kingdom.
Yeah, Jake's gonna receive the kingdom, but 2/3 going to die here in America.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as the elect, they're going to be redeemed and saved out of it when it's all said and done. But this is a time we're in the beginning stages of Jacob trouble. Telling you, they're going to use that 9 and 10 shit to run on Jake. They're going to use that was it North Carolina. They're going to use that North Carolina train incident to run on Jake. They've already stamped a public enemy. They've already put you as the main person of interest, the main suspect. It doesn't matter how much proof you have, and that's why Jake has to understand that. We're no longer you ain't in the days of trying to fight Esau with his laws and legislations, man. I know my rights. You ain't got none, nigga. No, Esau's about to move. So if you ain't got the Lord, you're not going to be protected.
When does he ever fall, Lord?
He's broke all the covenants he ever fucking made.
He's not.
Nigga came over here and made 8,000 treaties with Gad and Reuben and broke all of them. Every single fucking one. And then to add salt to the wound, lemon juice to the wound, the nigga go, yeah, cayenne pepper to the wound. You know, not cayenne pepper because that would stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
That nigga continuing to goddamn bleeding. But to add, what's the saying? Insult to the injury, you know, this nigga put in the books that we came to an agreement, a mutual agreement. Yeah, what we did was fucked up. Trail Tears was fucked up. Here's a park. Here's a golf course. And with 2 statues.
Now you guess who be there?
And we don't even know them damn. They could have been 2 random ass guys. I don't know this nigga. You know, he didn't do nothing detrimental to the, you know. But well, right, yeah, this nigga could have been helping him. That's probably why he got a statue. You know? But this is what we're dealing with. Like, come on, man. We're dealing with the devil. And our people are getting ready to figure that out.
Because it also said in that Jeremiah 30, in all history, there's never been such a time of terror.
Yeah.
And so anything that has happened within history, what we're about to go through, which it may be hard to imagine now, but it was hard to imagine rain falling back then.
Right.
In the time of the flood. Rain. You said it's going to water going to come from the sky. They ain't never seen that before.
Because it had to do.
Exactly. So it said in all history, there has never been such a time of terror. So what we're about to enter into is a time like never before, man. You see all these, you know, brother said he see the apparitions, you know, demons reaching over, you know, people.
Yeah.
Looking at you. That's what comes to life.
Yeah.
You're going to see that and you're not going to be laying in bed. You're going to be walking around and you're just going to see that shit coming after you.
You can see it. You can see it and really feel it through the spirit with spirits just hopping on these niggas.
Yeah.
You can tell when the spirit just enters into a motherfucker. You go to work and somebody that's usually a cool and laid back motherfucker, all of a sudden they all on edge and this and that. You got a demon on you. You can tell for yourself. You should be able to tell about yourself. The scripture speak about examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith, but you should know when you got a demon on you. Yeah, nah, Satan fuck with me today. I need to fast.
Yeah.
I need to do this. I need to do that. Because you just get overly angry. You go back and analyze a convo you might have had with a brother. Damn, that was too much.
Yeah.
You know. Or you said this, or you dealing with your woman. You get the cussing her out for no damn reason. Nah, I'm tripping.
Fuck you looking at?
You know, yeah, you over on top on edge. Nah, you got a spirit on you. And we're in the flesh, so we all have to battle and deal with that.
Say that's gonna happen, but you need to tackle it.
Yeah, you gotta battle it.
We don't walk around teaching that something will be fucking with you in the mind. We don't push that. It is going to happen. You need to check that shit.
But niggas get comfortable. They let that nigga move in, and then it goes from there.
Now he owns the property.
So what? Yeah, yeah. Now you getting pegged.
Bro, got anything else?
Nah, that's it.
Yep. So we're entering into that time, man, and as it says, and what we got in that First Thessalonians 4,
Yeah,
mind your business. In that time, just like in the book of Eli, Eli minded his business when that girl was getting.
yeah. We ain't got shit to do with that shit, man.
Mind your business, and the Lord's gonna tell you, and put it on your spirit when you need to do something, when you don't need to do something. So we're right there at the door now.
Yeah. Like every time people at my job, Joe, they ain't got nothing to do with me. They ain't my business.
Yeah, it's not my job.
That's not my
I'm
department.
here to clean the floor. So I'm here to deliver a package.
Hey, we're here to deliver the words of y'all Bashima Shai. We ain't got shit to do with none of this shit.
I'm just a janitor.
Yep.
That's it. Clean up crew, man. You got it.
This is Matthew 4:17. From that time, Yahushua began to preach and say, "Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand."
Repent. Because if you don't, you'll be caught up in the judgment that the Lord Yahweh is bringing. And we're starting to see the Lord beginning to bring that judgment upon this earth, upon the people, because of the wickedness and the ungodliness that is flourishing through the earth. So, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to the spirit, to the body, to the bold. Before we end off, we'd like to give our praise, honor, and glory to where it's due to.
The
honors is always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone. Until next time, shalom.
Shalom.